Gemini, January 2025. What are we going to do for you? Well, we're going to fling a few cards and ask about career and life purpose. Then we're going to fling a few more cards and we're going to ask about your love life. I'm using a very Gemini-ish deck as well. It feels like Gemini kind of colours. That slightly icy blue, silver white. I'm going to chuck down two overall energy cards for you lovely Geminis. What do we need to know? Ooh, God, there's a contrast. Right, okay. 10 of Pentacles, overall energy card. So Gemini, as you know, you're mutable, you're air sign. You have this energy of flitting around in a very magical butterfly kind of manner. You're almost doing that, you know that thing with seeds that you learn in biology? I didn't do well in biology, but how animals, birds, insects pick up, you know, pollen and stuff and put it in different places and seeds and things and just cross-populate. You cross-populate for other people. If you're at a party, you're very good at half a conversation here, take a vol au vent over there, talk to that person, make eye contact over there, move around. Everyone loves a moving target, and you're a moving target, okay? So this card is very much about security, the future. Where will you see yourself in 5 years' time? That question that us mutable signs are like, it just gives us maths face, you know, or my nephew and he's about to fill his pants, you know, and you get that slightly quizzical, slightly... We're like babies do when they're going to feel their nappy. They go, and you think, oh no. They're thinking hard about that one. the Punami's coming. So this is you almost taken by surprise, I think, as we go into 2025, that you're thinking about your future, you're thinking about the long game, you're thinking about security. It may be commitment in relationships, it may be commitment in your work life. It's maybe your own commitment to yourself in this world. What am I here for? Talking the big ticket item questions. Why am I here? What am I doing? What do I need to change? What do I need to explore? Okay, these are not... You don't normally stop and smell a coffee as a Gemini. You know, you're normally making it, drinking it, selling it, distributing it. You know, you are the kind of aroma rather than the beans. But this is a fairly beany kind of a question. Where do you want to get to? Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? These things are going to be popping up for you as we sashay into 2025. I think we sashay. That's more like doing the worm, isn't it? Or it's more like trying to get out of a really tight jumper in Primark changing room. Have you ever done that, where you've actually felt claustrophobic because you've trapped yourself in a jumper that's got a really small neck and you have to go and mumble to the assistant to try and pull you out of it? No, neither have I. Anyway, okay, so 10 of Pentacles, this whole energy of what's real, what's not, what am I aiming for? With the 5 of Cups. So when it comes to your life purpose and your work life, there are certain aspirations that you've outgrown. You maybe wanted that maybe 5 years ago, 5 months ago, maybe 5 minutes ago. You are a Gemini, but it doesn't perhaps serve you in the way that you thought it would. It's a bit like when people reach their goal, in inverted commas, you know, 100,000 subscribers on a internet thing, what are they called? Social media channel. I've got one, I don't even know what it's called. Or, I don't know, so many air miles, or this kind of deputy chief, whatever it is. I'm not very good at those sorts of things, but you know what I mean, okay? You get there and you think to yourself, oh, is this it? Is there more? What's next? There's a restlessness that we have as humans, that Geminis have a lot of, and it makes you very interesting people. It makes you interesting at dinner parties, at gatherings, in social events, in life, as employees, as parents, mothers, lovers, children, whatever. Because you're always switching. And that's nice, but there's something here with this Five of Cups that requires you to pay whole attention to something you need to leave behind or to let go at some point. Okay? This could be very gradual. Geminis are not one for emotional ceremony. But it's part of the equation. In order to get to your Ten of Pentacles, and everyone's Ten of Pentacles is different, there are some things you need to say adieu, you know, kiss goodbye. Well, that was quite a sexy kiss goodbye, but anyway, you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's have a couple more cards about it. There's something here about, and this is very true of Geminis anyway, don't fence me in. Oof, yeah. Oof and a woof. Don't fence me in, baby. Eight of Swords, Jupiter in Gemini. So Jupiter is a planet of expansion. Always wanting to go bigger and bigger and bigger and wider and out there. And Gemini is... Gemini's the same, but on a bit more of a local level. And this card is about mental traps. Things people have told you growing up, you're not going to do that, you're not going to be good at this, you're not the type of person who does X, your sister does this, your brother does that, your friend does the other, whatever it is. Even you may have thought this yourself, I'm good at this, I do that, I'm interested in this. It's now shifting and moving and you're having a bit of an awakening. I know. We're only the first month of 2025 and you're having an awakening. Leave a comment for me if you already know this, because Geminis normally have a bit of a whiff of something before it happens. So yeah, leave me like awakening. Yes, can't swear on YouTube. I wish. Okay, Three of Swords. It's emotionally important to you what you do next in your life. In your career. We're going to talk about your love life in a minute underneath these cards. There will be an extended reading for your love life, so if it really resonates, the first link in the description box will tell you more. At the moment, the stakes emotionally are high for you. Three of Swords is not messing about. This is a very nice version of it, but nevertheless, there's something here about really getting to the heart of things. Why do you want to be this, that? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to achieve that? What feeling does it give you? Do you need to achieve it to get that feeling? Or could you get that feeling without it? Tell us something we don't know about this, please. Gosh, Four of Cups. All of this is very insular. It's not what you're normally like. It's going within, it's feeling things out, it's using your intuition, it's unequivocally being yourself. No explanations, no apologies. Not to anybody. The cat's out of the bag. You know, you need to be who you are. You need to express who you are. And nothing's going to hold you back ultimately. Nice. Three of Cups, networking. The absolute Gemini dream. Okay? Even if you're an introverted Gemini, and there are some of those around, you're still really good at networking. The universe loves a Gemini for networking. The best thing about networking is not that you're trying to get someone on your side, but that you're bringing people together and saying, well, you need that and you do that. Have you two met? It's something to do with this. This is how you're going to achieve life purpose, career. It's to do with networking. This, of course, can be on social media. It could be in real life. You've got many different strings to your bow, Gemini. But there's something here about meeting somebody who could move things along for you, but also you can move things along for them. You know, is that what quid pro whatever it is means? Someone tell me quid pro quo. Doesn't that mean, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back? That's enough about my OnlyFans. Anyway, let's have a look at your love life. I feel there may be a link. Woof. I'm going to use a different deck for the love section. Sounds like an 80s DJ. Come on, everybody, it's time for the erection section. Let's go. Here is about your love life. What do we need to... Oh, flip. I so want to move into sweary Gemma territory today. I've got my alter ego, Lorry Driver Gemma, which YouTube does not appreciate. But I know that you would, Gemini. You get the Three of Swords. Told you there's going to be some connection between this and this. Okay. Three of Swords. God, let's just go in a little bit more. Come on, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. Three of Swords in your love life is pretty similar. There's something here about unraveling. There's something about old wounds. There's something about last year. There's something you're not willing to continue, but you may be afraid to confront. There's a card that's really calling to me over here. Six of Cups. Oh, Gemini, 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 Gemini. When I get the Six of Cups, one, I'm wondering if we're going to get a Judgment card. We'll see. Might get it in the extended, might get it here. Either way, Six of Cups is an energy of back to the future. It's a longing. It's nostalgia. It can be missing someone. It can be... It's just got this quality, this sort of romantic... It was destined to be type quality. It's the childhood sweetheart. It's the Hallmark movie. You know, it's that whole kind of... And it's not always as pretty as a Hallmark movie. You're not always turning a corner with your latte next to your mum's bakery that you came back to because she sadly passed and now you're going to take it over even though you come from the big city and this is a small town. I've watched a lot of Hallmark movies. Six of Cups for you, and do share this video, by the way, if it's resonating with you. It really helps it to get out there on YouTube. Six of Cups has all of those strands to it. It can be boomerang relationships. It can be off again, on again. It can be, I miss you, my ex. It can be, they miss you, you're my ex. It can be any of those things, but we're getting a whiff of yesteryear. But we're also getting, it can't be the same as it was. You're not the same person when you get the Three of Swords twice. You're looking at some stuff you maybe didn't even want to look at. Page of Wands. I like it. Very nice energy. Okay. If you were having some chips or fries, this is the ketchup. You know, maybe a chili ketchup. It's got a zing about it. Page of Wands is a fledgling passion. So it can be an attraction between people who have not yet consummated that attraction. It can be a sort of Kundalini rising. It can be I fancy you. It can be any one of those things. But it's action. It's a little bit of action. I'm now getting, God, oh dear, 80s soft rock action, not words. What can I say? I'm making these videos in the downtime between 25th December and the 2nd of January, and I've had chocolate liqueurs for breakfast. I'm teetotal, but they're my exception. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Also liking this a lot. Seven of Pentacles is quite, in inverted commas, a sensible card. It's like, I'm taking stock of the harvest of this relationship, or this connection, or my love life. I'm having a look at, you know, could be potatoes, could be sweet corn, whatever you're growing. I'm having a look at what I've got so far, how far I've come, what I've invested. and whether I'm willing to invest more time and effort, whether I'm willing to plough that field any longer, or am I looking for pastures new? Well, let's see. Oh, nice. Gemini, this card is great. It's just what you want to gallop in at this moment. Major Arcana, the Sun. So, of course, it could signal fire signs for some of you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or people with some fire in their chart, or fire in their belly, or fire in their pants. I mean, who knows? We did have the Page of Wands, you know. This is like the fledgling feeling. Either way, the Sun is a card of celebration and action and transparency. For some of you, something that was unclear with this Six of Cups becomes much, much clearer with the Sun coming out, okay? The opposite of the Sun is, of course, the Moon. And the Moon is about borrowed light, what is hidden, what we can't see. The Sun is like, woohoo! Let's go. We can see it all now. I'm ready to show you. Zzz. Okay. 9 of Wands. Don't forget your boundaries at this point, okay? Don't forget your boundaries. Geminis, ooh, you're a mutable sign like us Pisceans, okay? Boundaries, we don't find them very exciting because generally we feel like they don't move. But actually, when you're a mutable sign, your boundaries need to be a movable feast. So whatever this situation is, there's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of chemistry. And that means there's a lot of tripwires and ways that this could, you know, go a bit off-piste. 3 of Swords. So it's important that you know your bottom line, even if it's wavy, wobbly, unreliable, you're not 100% convinced. Do what you can to establish your bottom line of what you want, what security looks like for you, what the end game is for you. Very important. It's going to take, what do we not know about love life, connection, whatevers? Oh, hello. Oh, God. I've got a bad back, so let's see how this goes. I'm in that territory of very slow leaning. Oh, hello. The Empress. Very nice. Divine, feminine. You have a lot more power than you think in this situation. Power doesn't look like what you think it is, but you have a lot more of it than you think. Oh my God, there it is. Judgment. Judgment with the 6 of Cups. I may be speaking to people here in the love life section who are either already connected to somebody, or it's an ex or something. There's a I've known you before thing going on. We got Judgment and the 6 of Cups together, and that always means that for me as a tarot reader, okay? You have a lot more power than you think. Oh, get on. Look at you 3 majors. Let's just zoom in on those a minute. Right. You have a lot more power than you think. The Judgment card is talking to us about the 6 of Cups, about revisiting a situation or recycling a situation, or having, could be the same feelings, different person, could be different feelings, same person, but there's definitely this looking back aspect to it, okay? Cycling backwards. And then the Hierophant. What have you learned so far? What has life taught you to this point? Also, let me know in the comment section if you know, if you were thinking now, maybe just about 2024, okay? I'm just going to get my love oracle cards out. What do you know now that you're armed with going into 2025 that you did not know then? And this may be about a specific relationship, a specific person, or just about life itself, okay? There's a tightening here of the rules for you in your love life, in your life purpose. There's very much a reckoning. Where is this going? Any of it, life purpose, love, all of it. Where is it going for me? What have I learned? How can I do better? Nice. We get gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. In the extended reading, I'm going to dig right into Judgment and the Six of Cups. How can I not? How can I not look at that? I'm going to look right into it. I'm going to use different decks. I'm going to use shadow decks as well. I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? I'm getting a kind of he said, she said, they said type vibe, but I'm also going to look at what is that connection? How can we best utilize it for the best result? Okay. Oof, yes. Star. Very, very nice. Woof. Twin flame. Cripes. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Now, when you get the Six of Cups and you get Judgment, and twin flame can mean different things to different people. It's a very, for me, quite an elastic term. But there's something twin flame about Six of Cups and Judgment coming together. Okay? Always has been, always will be. It's got that I've known you before, I know you now, I still know you type quality, all rolled into one. Okay? Gemini, it's going to be a busy season for you, okay? Busy January, a busy 2025, but you're going forward with purpose and aim and parameters. You're going to know where you want to be, and you're having an awakening about how to get there. You're not going to hesitate, and I like that. Okay, I'm going to go do the extended. If you want to join me, it's the first link in the description box. Do give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and leave a comment. What have you learned from 2024? Okay. See you on the other side. Namaste.